Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today we've got Talladega Super Speedway, and historically we've done well, and then recently it's been a big challenge, and now we have the cars all running at their top performance, so we have to worry about that. But it's our last time visiting Talladega Super Speedway in this series, and I can say with all the confidence in the world, good riddance. But for now, we need to do whatever we can to bring home another victory. That would be 9 in a row. And this is probably going to be our biggest challenge yet to conquer in probably the last 5 or so races. Let me get out there, do a little bit of practice. I know it sounds funny, but I need to make sure the car is tight enough, but not too tight, and yada yada, so we can hopefully put together a car that we can drive up through the pack, because I know we won't qualify in a good enough position. At best, we might be able to beat Mike Henson. Qualifying at this stage is just not good. Let's just get it done. All right, here we go. Qualifying lap now underway. Hopefully, we'll be able to hold this down pretty well and come out with a decent lap. I mean, a tenth or so makes all the difference, so we just have to not get squirrely. That was actually a really good corner. I made some massive... well, I didn't, actually. I put it at default, and then I set some of the settings to advanced to balance it out. Because I know I'm not going to have the speed, but maybe if the car is stable, which it is very stable right now, I'll be able to put together good laps. That's all that matters. Put together good laps. We're on the inside trying to get every extra 10th, 100th, 1000th that we can get. That was actually a very acceptable qualifying lap for me. That is not bad for me. I'm very pleased with that. 3rd, 14th, 15th, 20th. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. I accept this. Let's go out and work our way through the pack and beat Ward Burton.
I'm Alan Bestwick. Welcome to the world's fastest speedway, Talladega Super Speedway in Alabama. Talladega is the biggest, fastest, and most competitive motorsports facility in the world. Speed says it all about this place. This record-breaking 2 2/3 mile tri-oval keeps drivers glued to earth by virtue of 33-degree banking. Freight trains of stock cars in the draft literally caused the earth to rumble in Alabama.
All right, we get to start on the outside, which isn't my favorite place to start right now, but oh well. Ooh, and they kicked me off in first gear. Interesting. I get a run with the draft. I don't even have the draft, so no, I can't. If I can get in front of Wallace, which worked out. We're still pretty sensitive, especially at low speeds. I know you think 160, that's not low speeds. Well, at Talladega, it certainly is. All right. I'm going to feather the gas. Roll up here with... well, this group. This is the group. We just need to be with this group and let them do what they do, and we can work it out, work our way through it at some point. It's the group behind us that, well, never mind. They're all catching up now, so there's that. We feel okay here. We feel okay.
Still there.
Oop. That was not intended, but there we go. Sorry about it. Sorry about it.
Still there.
Oh, Terry decided that he wanted to test the inside. Then we were there. See, there's a real... we're all right, but there's a real, like, specific spots on the car or on the analog stick between turning enough and then all of a sudden you're, like, turning way too much. There's no in between. So that's where I'm kind of playing with that right now. So if you see me do what I just did, it's because I'm figuring that out. But we'll get it. We'll get it figured out. We got a little touch there from Hamilton. At 200 miles an hour, that is not a great feeling.
Still there.
Getting some draft from Ryan Newman.
Still there.
Love to see it with Hamilton coming up the track. I'm going to get behind him if I can. And I'll push him. I'll push him to the lead. I don't care. If I can.
Hold your line.
He goes high. We're not going to do that. We get a little bit of a run on his inside. Let's see if I can sneak down in front of Skinner. And we got it. And
All clear.
we're going to get a run on Elliott. We'll be able to jump inside because there is a lane here. And try to get in front of him. I don't know if we will, but I was going to say when we all drive down, he's not going to be able to. Oh, yeah, that was... We got real tight for one moment, but we're okay.
Still there.
Just don't want to lose this little pack up here. We're in the top 10, so that's good.
All clear.
We're fine.
All clear.
Okay, I came off the gas completely there. We still rubbed him. We're fine. It's okay.
Stay low.
I would like to push Ryan and give him a little bit of help. He helped me earlier, you know. Just give him a little help, but instead, I almost wiped him out. Does he have damage on his front end too? Looks like his front left is a little crinkled up. No, that's just the Goodyear writing on the fender. Never mind.
Clear high.
Roll in with good old Sterling Marlin. Get a nice run there. Splits between him and Kurt Busch. Grab the draft a little bit of Ward Burton. We're going to clear Marlin. No, we will not. Maybe we will now. Oh, we got tight. We're okay. We're okay. We're in front of him. Nope, we got tight again. Crap. We're okay. Yes, we are. As we pull away with Ward Burton in front of us, sitting in second place. Didn't take too long to get here, but here we are. Burton goes high, we go low. 89 left in the race. We will take the lead from Ward Burton, as I knew we could. But that's not the challenging part, if you recall, in other races like this. It's everything that happens after this point. Cautions play a role in it. Damage. We cannot touch the apron. Now that I said it, we'll touch it 3 or 4 times in the race. But seriously, it's so important that we hold the car from doing those types of things. I wouldn't mind if me and Sterling Marlin broke out from the pack, but everyone, look at the line behind us. This is a lot more realistic. You guys know it is. Got 22 in the tank. How many laps have we run? 7. So it's about 30 in the tank on a 94-lap race. Oh, come on. Stay down. Stay down. Get down. Get down. Get down. We're fine. I didn't get down right away because I saw him driving there. I had to make sure that I was still in front of him is what I mean. Sorry. I got to stop tapping my foot too. It obviously doesn't help when the controller is super sensitive right now. Or bouncing my leg or whatever. I keep doing that. And it's like shaking the stick when I do it. I'm not nervous. The video game that I'm nervous about because I want to win every single time. And we're on such a win streak, you know. And we've conquered so many... Oh, hey, Kurt. We've conquered so many tracks this year that we haven't conquered before. We've conquered every track this year that we haven't conquered before, and we're on a big race win streak, and we are hopefully going to conquer a super speedway for the first time this season. We missed out both times at Daytona, if I'm recalling correctly. And this is our second and final shot at a true super speedway in Talladega. I think Michigan and Texas are. They're over 2 miles. Aren't they? I think they are. I know Michigan is. I also think Texas is a 2-mile track. Off the top of my head. So, anyway. We don't race those tracks again either, so that's a whole thing. We've got... Oh, my goodness. This is that sensitive stuff I'm talking about. Barely touched it, and I'm actually wearing the tire every time it shakes like that. The car shakes around like that, so that sucks. This is truly what I expected Talladega to be like from the first race we did. I mean, just super... just super tight racing everywhere, and we're just kind of trying to manage all the lanes. See if we can get a better run through here. I don't think that Skinner, even with the line behind him, can get around us on the inside, so I just need to focus on keeping my car on the line and not on the car behind me. Like that. Wow, that changes it a whole lot when I do that, huh? That was a really good corner in comparison to what I have been doing. Let's try to make sure we can focus on doing that exact same thing again. Of course, it always is scary when you see the car come into the picture. You think he's going to run into you. You just have to trust that he's not going to, because you are not doing something stupid to make him run into you. It's full throttle all the way through. Oh, that was super close. That was super close. I didn't want to be that close to the yellow line, because if I make one of those twitchy moves like I just did there, all of a sudden I'm on that line, sliding sideways, and although those are the moments that I exhale, I'd just rather not exhale right now and lead the entire race from the point that I got the lead on. Got 16 left in the tank. Let's go ahead and speed things up for the first run. We'll be doing it probably a little bit every single run. And if things stay green, we'll be seeing you when we are pitting. Otherwise, we'll be seeing you at the first caution of the race. We are pitting this time around,
You're low on fuel.
as he tells me I'm low on fuel. It's just a matter of who is going to come with and who is going to make this crazy on me. I'm hoping nobody comes with us. We'll pull off and hit the brakes. And Kurt Busch comes with us. Oh, a lot of cars came with us. Oh well. We're going to be in for a little extra time. That sucked. That sucked, and I didn't know what else to do. I can't. They slow down so much later than I physically can. I know for a fact. I have practiced pitting there. That's how I know when I get off, I have to get right on the brakes and start downshifting. I was hoping that they weren't going to pit with me for that exact reason. Nothing I could do there. Where this is going to put us, as the race continues on, I don't know. Hoping to pick up speed here with these guys. Like, I need Mike Wallace to push me to get me back up to this group, and we need to work together. Obviously, we are on the lead lap, so that's okay, but let's see if I can get a couple guys.
Clear low.
We have no damage. I mean, they fix it. It's nice for that part, but I knew it was going to happen. That's why I'm not furious. I don't know what else to do there. I had to pit, and they break like 2 milliseconds before the line and slow it all the way down. I don't know what else to do with that, so I just accept what I had and hope that as everyone else cycles through, we're able to get some positions. And of course, with a 9-second damage that had to be repaired, we lost a lot. I'm also hoping that with me and Mike Wallace, we're able to push our way up to the front again. I don't know. It might take a while, but I'm not going to let him get around me. Because I think we can get there. I really do think we can possibly get there. It's just going to take a while. We've got a while. We've got our whole run to go. And just stay with me, dude. Stay with me. He's all over the place. I get it. He wants to get around me, but I don't want that. So you're going to work with me or you're going to fall off. Like, look at Owen and McCabe right there. Behind us, they've fallen off because they weren't rolling with us too. So, but Echo River is driving away, so I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I mean, we drive it out, I guess. I'm hoping that we can catch them. I mean, they're all right there. There's a huge pack. If we can catch any of their draft, we'd be in a much better spot. I need Mike Wallace to be able to catch that draft. Stay in your spots. Ugh. That's why I like other games where they'll team up with you on purpose. You get a draft partner. Well, I mean, we've gained on Sadler and River a little bit. If he would just stay where he is. Look, he's gone again. He's wiggling all over the place. I am driving in a straight line. Watch the white line. He's the one that's all over the place. So I try to follow him, and it looks really terrible. So I just have to hope that he stays enough in my rear that we don't lose too much speed. We're not gaining now, so that sucks. Maybe we'll start again. I don't know. We're also in 32nd position as if everyone else has pits, and that's just where we are now. That sucks. Go from first to 32nd because of our pit stop. Do I need to be pushing Wallace? I don't know. We were maintaining the lead. Well, that's not true. A lot of cars were driving away or trying to get in front of us. We were managing the pack at that point. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said it. Tony Stewart blew a tire. So, and apparently it damaged his engine because he's still on pit road. Maybe he blew an engine. It sounded like he blew a tire. You can see the track right there on the left before our freaking tracks that did that to us. But, yeah, he was up in the pack, maybe third or fourth place, and then all of a sudden that happened. And, of course, without Wallace staying with us... Oh, there he comes again. Trying to get that run to get around us. But we're losing River now, and Sadler, and Borland. I don't know. I guess we're going to need a caution to come out at some point if we want any chance at getting back up through the pack. And obviously the caution, I don't want it to be us. So, Henson falling back fast. We might get our caution, I don't know. Is he smoking? No. Is he just getting back on the track maybe? I don't know. But he was in front of us, so that was a position, so that's weird. I've done everything I could to keep Mike Wallace with us. Try to catch up to these guys in front of us, and it's just not happening. Just not happening, and I hate it. And Wallace does not want to work with us. He is in doing whatever he can to get a run to get around us, is what I think he's doing. I guess all I'll do is run this out like this and hope for a caution before we have to pit the next time. Or our next pit stop, because we're not damaged, we're way faster and we're able to catch some spots or catch into the draft. The issue is that we come out and we're slower to get up to speed as well. So if we come out with other people, as you saw, they just drove away from us even though we were trying to be in their draft. So,
Yellow's out.
oh, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Caution flies, 19 to go, or 19 in my tank. I'm actually going to pit because it's going to offset something that I needed it. I need to pit to offset the gas for the last stop. This is going to we were a couple laps short in the race, so this will help us.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green
We
flag.
pit with good intent. I explained why before the pit stop happened. And a number of cars did pit with us, so I felt really good about that decision because I realized those cars probably had the same thought in mind. So that'll be good for us. We are off schedule, but we actually removed one of the pit stops we have to make. Well, everyone else currently, except for the cars that were with us, have to pit under green. The 141 car was the one that caused the caution. I don't know what for, but that was what happened. And this pack has already lost the lead pack somehow, which is awesome. We got a nice run here, but what do we do with it? I don't know. I know I can go down a little bit farther.
Still
Excuse me,
there.
Daly. Kind of feather the gas a little bit.
Still there.
Sit inside here, get back up behind Junior where we should have been.
Clear low.
Really what I need to do is watch where I am, not where they are. That's a big thing that I have to learn on this track because you see how much they wiggle around. It really
Still
screws
there.
me up. There's John Wood. See if I can get to his fender before the corner. And I can.
Still there.
Feather the gas a little so I'm not getting inside a hovel,
Hold your line.
or whatever. Never got his name. Oh, crap. This is not where I want to be at all.
Hold your line.
I'm now on the outside. If I let off the gas, I might lose the draft, honestly. So I'm just going to have to ride it out, figure out where I can go from here.
Stay high. Still there.
See if we get a good run coming off and I can catch Andretti maybe in his draft a little. No. I just screwed myself. Maybe. Oop.
Stay high. high.
He
Still
went
there.
inside so hard, I figured I had a shot, but no. Oh, yeah. Feather the gasket down between these two. We're back on the inside. Good. I don't know why Hovel ended up going
Still
up
there.
like that, but we'll take it. By the way, everyone we've already passed,
Still there.
I think Junior was the only one that came out of the pits in front of us, and it was because he had a closer pit stall. Also probably because he set it up to only give himself gas, and I did a full pit stop like a moron. Not that it matters, because we're already in front of him, but my point is all these cars have to pit in the next, I don't know, 20 laps? 18 laps? Something like that? 15 laps, maybe? We got a really nice run on the outside here.
Still there.
Question is, are we going to ever be able to pull inside? Can I squeeze it? Can I squeeze it? Oh my goodness.
All
Like
clear.
a glove, folks. Like a glove. We're on the move again,
there.
which is good. I guess cautions are good for something on this track. Get us back up with this group.
That
And
was
we're
the best
this,
lap ever.
wow, where that last group had
Still there.
lost the leaders. I guess they found them, because here we are up with this lead pack. Just outside the top
Clear
10.
high.
Certainly makes for better content than when I'm super spread out with the in 32nd place, can't do
Still
anything.
there.
It's crazy. We actually only lost 3 spots
Still
pitting
there.
because we were so far back. Aside from, oops, oh, get yourself together. Aside from the cars that are out, which there appear to be a number of them.
Still there.
I think there's like 6 cars out right now. Aside from that, though, we only added a couple cars behind us.
Still there.
We left pit road. Hi, friends. I'm back.
Still there.
You know, it's funny. I know I'm pretty sure I tapped Kurt Busch, and come to think of it, he was the one that
Car
put
high.
us all the way back there, so
Clear high.
good riddance. Here we are again, up into second place.
All clear.
We'll come out of 4, get on the inside of Marlin, right here, and we'll be back in the lead by the end of this front stretch. The crowd goes wild as Savoy gets it back out in the front of the pack. Looks to manage everybody again. Mike Wallace coming onto the track from the pit. We're going to scrape right by him. And everyone's going around him right now. Mike Wallace did everything in his power not to work with us when we were racing, trying to get back up to the group earlier. And now he just got passed by the whole group. Probably went a lap down. Keep in mind, folks, we're in the front, and a number of these cars are going to be pitting in a matter of, probably a matter of 5 or so laps, I'd assume. I think we had 18 laps. Well, no, 16. Probably 10 more laps. Probably have 10 more laps. Well, we were, I mean, when you looked at the numbers, I think we were like 4 or 5 laps off of it being a 3-stop race. So the fact that we only went, I think we went 9 or between 9 and 11 laps we went before that caution came out. It was enough to offset that. So we should have 2 pit stops left under green if it stays green, but those pit stops should be, there's not going to be some weird end of the race gas and go and stop and go, whatever. And if a caution comes out, we're fine.
that's the
Also,
halfway mark.
at the end of the race, if a caution were to come out and and they can all pit under caution, we would just stay out front, not having to pit potentially. And then all we have to do is continue doing what we do here, which is manage the pack. Which, as you can tell, it's its own challenge, but I'm all about it. I'm about to bring Jared up here maybe. We'll see what happens. A lot of
Car high.
stuff going on the outside, but I don't think they got it. Ward Burton trying to shove his way through the middle. There's no
Clear
room
high.
there. He falls back into line, and Ricky Rudd pulls back in behind us. Now it's interesting. It looks like Ward Burton really trying to make moves there. He was peeking out on Ricky Rudd, looking like he was trying to get to his outside fender. And now they all kind of back off a little bit as we continue our drive in the front the way the good Lord meant it to be. I really would rather pull Jared up here. There we go. Oh, he moved. There we go. Is he gonna? Nope, he's not. Ricky Rudd is right there to get right in between us. If he goes high again outside the corner and Jared stays, though, he's gonna be. Jared will get pulled. Oh, Jared didn't stay. Jared stayed with Rudd. Oh well. I'm gonna go inside and just get that little bit of cushion. Didn't happen. Didn't really work. That's all right. Now we've got Dave Blaney trying to form an outside lane. No side drafting in this game, so they aren't able to slow down our lane and get ahead of us. I'd say that's got to be the most helpless feeling as a driver. You're running great, and then all of a sudden the whole train comes up and just passes you on the outside, side drafting you and slowing you down. Well, actually, we've gone quite a few laps without another speed up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. We'll be back with you after, hopefully, when we're pitting again under green.
Out.
Caution lies. As we just saw contact. That was all there was in front of us. No slide out, no nothing. Just contact. And the caution comes out. That is interesting. That is very interesting.
You're all clear. Pace cars out.
I was wrong. We're actually like 2 laps short. Meaning we'd have to pit this time and another time, so we might as well pit now, I think. Oh, a lot of cars were just trapped a lap down, though. Wow. That is interesting. Question if I should stay out and play that game where everyone has to start behind us and then we run out our tank and go into the pit. But we still have to pit one more time after that. So we might as well pit now and then make our last pit stop normal. That's what we're going to do.
Get set. The race is going green.
All right, this is going to be interesting because I actually had to go to sleep. I got really tired, and so I saved the game, stayed, and went to sleep. And it's actually much later. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Still there.
Well, that could...
All clear.
Wow, how did we avoid hitting cars or the wall, really? That was crazy. Anyway, I know we pit because we had miscalculated the amount of fuel we were going to have. I thought we got 30 in the tank per... and we only get 27, so we were like, we had pit like 11 laps into a run and would have ended up being like 4 or 5 laps short anyway, so we pit there. I do remember Kurt Busch screwed me over. I know that part, and I also know that Elliott Sadler is leading the race. And we are hopefully going to get up to this next group and pass him soon. Everybody in front of him is basically on the lead lap right now. But as we pass them, which I'm hoping we're going to get some nice runs and be able to do,
Still there.
we will we'll put them a lap down again.
Clear high.
We do have to pit one more time. I'm aware of that as well. So I just noted I had run a race right before I ran this one, and the caution came out. The cautions here are really long. As you guys know, I have to sit through them. That'll be fun in NASCAR Heat 5 where I can just skip cautions again. But cautions are really long, and I started to doze in my chair, and I'm like, nope, not here, not this race. So here we are finishing out the video and trying to do something we haven't done this year, which is win at Talladega.
Still there.
We got the lead now. We've also got the inside, but Labonte trying to push us down farther than our lane. We won't be bullied by you, Labonte. You will not be able to bully me, sir.
Still there.
And of course, now using this draft, hopefully we'll be able to put some gap between us and Sadler. Getting quite a nice run on some of these triple-digit cars that are just not quite as fast. I mean, you can see they can run with the group, but they're just not as fast as, like Jeff Gordon. I could see him following us up through. We got Bobby Hamilton here. I'm pretty sure he actually does pretty good on the longer tracks normally. If you recall, a caution, much like has happened to us in the past, a caution came out when they were pitting. Or right as they were coming off a pit road or whatever. Oh, I had to actually hit my brakes there. That's not what I want to do. I had nowhere to go. I mean, I could have gone all the way up top, but it wouldn't have been enough. We caught the draft right away. Elliott Sadler looks like he's going into the pit, so he must have just stayed out trying to lead some laps. I think he got 1 or 2. He's going to have to pit another time, though, because you're only going to get, even if you somehow were able to save laps in the save gas in the draft, you're not saving even a full lap, I'm going to be honest. Because when we started our march up to the front the first time, we saved like 1 turn worth of gas that whole run. So we can get around Borland. We've got all these cars lapped again. And then it's just a matter of running out the rest of this run, which I know I just came back to it, but if I recall, we've only had 1 speed up in this episode so far. So as soon as I clear completely, which we've done now, at the line we've got 31 to go. We've got 19 in the tank, so we're looking to pit with about 12 left. That's going to be its own stressor. If there's a caution, anything less than 27 laps to go, we will pit. But if there's not a caution, we'll be battling it out to hopefully get on pit road without being absolutely destroyed again and lose ourselves a race. So anyways, folks, we're going to speed things up and we'll be back on the mic with you when we are pitting for the last time, or if it's beforehand, a caution comes out. All right, we will be pitting this time around. I was watching my fuel gauge. It flips to one less lap right around the back stretch here, so we should see that happen. He'll probably just say you're low on fuel in just a second. What's going on?
The yellow's out.
Oh! No way. I just looked behind me and
Fuel.
Terry Labonte, I think he ran out of gas.
Pace car's out.
Oh, wow. Oh, you couldn't ask for a better situation. I mean, I know that we're going to... Oh, wow. That is amazing. 12 left in the race. We need to get out of pit road as fast as possible. So we're going to... Hold on, let me... Yeah, we're going to do 2 tires. 13. Don't repair the damage. We'll repair the damage. It shouldn't even have damage, to be honest. All right, we'll see you after our last pit stop of the race. Wow, that could not have come at a better time.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Of course, we pit, as you're well aware.
10 laps to go.
We did right sides and a full can of fuel.
Still there.
That's why we're in 8th place now.
All
We
clear.
cannot lose Harvick and that group up there, but we also have to get up to speed here, so I don't think we will lose them.
Still there. Car high.
Wow, Mark Martin with a huge run. What is that?
You're all clear.
I want that kind of run. Good news, we're in the draft. Here comes Blaney up on us. Like, why are they getting such good runs and we're not getting a run at all like that?
Stay low. Still
Car is a
there.
little loose. Might have to do with us taking right sides. We don't have balanced wear anymore.
Still there.
So that might be a part of it. We'll have to keep an eye on that with the moves we make. Car's not very balanced or secure right now on the ground. I make a move and it seems to be pretty extensive as I'm making just minute moves on the analog stick.
Still there.
We just got to pick one off at a time.
Still there.
We might get Harvick and Marlin. Sorry, I'm looking at Borland here, trying to figure out what's going
Still
on.
there.
So we took 2 down at once. We got Atwood, Bush, and Rusty Wallace. Give Wallace a little shove
All
here.
clear.
That's to his inside fender. Maybe we'll get him and Atwood. Oof, he
Still
fights
there.
back. Kurt Busch goes up to the middle. And it gives him a pull, but he's going to come back down to go around the corner. So that's where it works out for us, even if he doesn't want to draft with us. He's also the car that absolutely destroyed us at the beginning of the race and almost took us out of the race. So I look forward to this run. Little tap to let him know I'm here.
Still there.
On his inside and to the lead.
All clear.
Now all we have to do is hold off a bunch of cars that are less than a second behind us. Less than a second all in the draft. We have to focus on our line. As you see, cars behind us, they go all over the place. It wigs me out because I always think it's me that's doing it. It's actually them for the most part. Moving up and down the track, really drastic moves. It puts us into awkward positions, but I just have to kind of watch the yellow line or watch the white lines right here to keep my car where I know it needs to be. And going into every corner, as long as I have that inside position, I should be okay. And I'm going to do whatever I can. Now I'm the one weaving around. I'm having a hard time in the corner with the car with the wheels not being so balanced with the wear. I think by the end of it, the car will actually have really balanced wear on the wheels. Tires, sorry. But currently, I do not have that balance, and it's making it a little more challenging to drive. It was a decision I made going into the pit that maybe not the best choice. hindsight and all that, I think we could have finished the last 10 laps on what we had for tires. I definitely think we could have, but I thought, hey, if I'm going to have anything, we're leaning on that front right at all. Want to make sure that we have fresh tires for that. Car feels good right now. We did that corner pretty well. Ooh. And then we come out of it like that. That was mean. I kind of let off the stick going around the exit of the corner.
5 laps to go.
5 to go. We've got Busch, Burton, Atwood, and Mark Martin all.
Carlo.
I messed up. Oh, we'll be pulling ourselves back into this one.
Carlo.
I'm going to let off the gas a little, get behind Burton. That was me. I can't do that. I was looking at the relative right when we went into the corner, and I missed my point to turn in. If I can get a good run coming out of 4 and just go to the inside and get the positions back.
Stay low. Still there.
Nope. Yeah, we just... Well, it's going to be a race at the end here, folks. 4 to go. I'm pushing Burton up, trying to get him in front of Busch, but it didn't work. Oh, and we are loose again. That might have to do with the slight damage we got on the back end when I went to go back down in front of Busch and he was there. See if I can push Burton up here. Oh, still can't. Still not enough. We got to run, though.
Still there.
We got to run. We're on his bumper. I'm hoping. Can I push him now? I'm going farther inside. I think I got to run on his fender. I do. I got the run on his fender. Busch decides to go up, though. Shoot. Are we there? We're there.
Still there. All clear.
Hoping to get a big run here. Get to the fender.
Still there.
Get back to the lead.
Clear high.
I was very intense last few laps there. I'm going to focus on the last lap. We won't be talking until we cross the finish line, because that's kind of how I screwed up. I was talking and looking at the relative.
2 to go.
Got 2 laps left here. Ward Burton gets a run. He's coming right up on us. Wow, he is so tight on that line.
Last lap.
All right, here we go. All right, I feel confident that we have this one in the bag. Ward Burton trying one last time. We go hard in through the tri-oval.
Great job.
And folks, we have been able to master the super speedway finally this season. It wasn't without its adversity, but a huge congratulations to the 151 crew. They put together a great race car for this race, and they had an excellent strategy, which put us in a victory lane. Top 5 in the race: Tony Savoy, Ward Burton, Mark Martin, Casey Atwood, and Kevin Harvick. Kurt Busch dropped all the way from 1st to 10th place at the end of the race there. Tony Savoy, who appears to have the season championship just about wrapped up, won again on September 30th. Fantastic job again for that 151 Toyota Camry team. With that win, we are 600 points. Wow, 602 in front of Tony Stewart. That is a huge lead. 18 top 5s, 16 wins. We have entered October, and on the 7th, we will be racing at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Another 1.5 miles for us to try to conquer. We need at least a top 5, but we also want to continue our long win streak. So we'll have to do whatever it takes. Put together another excellent car, thwart all forms of adversity, and get our car back into victory lane. Folks, that is going to do it for this episode, though I do want to take a moment out, as I always do, to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.